eyes, it says it all. She's lost control, and she's clinging to the nearest passerby. She's lost control, and she gave away the secrets of her past and said, I've lost control again. And of a voice that told her when and where to act, she said, I've lost control again.
Today we are here in Marseille Hospital with Sabina Lucchetti. She's a neurologist and researcher by Netherlands Institute for Neuroscience. She will be talking to us about epilepsy.
To tell you about epilepsy, like the origin of epilepsy and the stigma that is following by that, have to talk about like old things, like from the Babylonians, which they were thinking that epileptic people were attacked by demons, and after that the Greek that were thinking that the epileptic people were like offended God, for example the moon goddess Selene. In the Roman times, were so thought to be came from a demon. In the Middle Age, the epilepsy was called falling sickness, and basically they were like to cure people with epilepsy, were like involved saints. And in fact there is like a saint called Saint Valentine's that was protector for people with epilepsy, and they were supposed to cure them from that. During the Renaissance, the thing from the devil idea of like people with epilepsy were attacked by demons came back. Like, so that's why people were quite afraid about epileptic people, because they were afraid to get contagious and to get the disease too. In the modern times, people were stigmatized at the level that they were not allowed to marry with anyone and have children. Actually, in the Nazi period, the Germans were operating people with epilepsy to not allow them to have children. Epilepsy is a brain disorder in which like neurons, which are the nerve cells, are signaling between them abnormally. So that means that the transmitters that are connecting the different cells are imbalanced in this disorder. This can cause loss of consciousness and convulsion or abnormal behaviors and strange sensations sometimes.
How I have to deal with people that ignore my situation as an epileptic person? Can you give me the suggestion?
Recommendation for people that are affected by epilepsy is trying to prevent seizures by avoiding situations that can trigger, and this include avoid like lighting, flickering, things like strobe lightings. Plus, there are like other recommendations. First of all, avoid lack of sleep is also important. So have a good and healthy life. Since some seizure can be triggered by menstruation, it's also important that women around that period be more aware. Another thing that we have to recommend people is to tell people in the environment about their condition and how to manage with a person with epilepsy. And what is it? Epilepsy is important to avoid discrimination.